When you finally walk away from a narcissist, you're not just ending a relationship, you're detonating the core of their illusion. You give them exactly what their manipulations and cruelty were pushing you toward, but in doing so, you also make a move they never saw coming. Narcissists aren't like ordinary toxic partners. They're emotional vampires who feed on your energy, resources, love, and even your identity. They pull you into their web, drain you dry, and then expect you to keep coming back for more. From the very start, everything was one-sided. The narcissist had their own agenda, a hidden narrative that clashed entirely with your vision of love, partnership, and trust. You may have thought you were building something real, but to them, you were simply a resource, a source of attention, validation, money, or status. They thrived on breaking you down, isolating you, and keeping you in a constant state of confusion, so you'd be easier to control. They mask their envy behind charm. They pretend to admire you, but deep down they resent your strengths, your joy, and your ability to love. No matter what you gave, your time, your loyalty, your care, it was never enough. They need people who will serve, not partners who will stand beside them. They enjoy keeping you weak, vulnerable, and dependent because your brokenness makes their false superiority shine brighter. And yet, the moment they think they've fully broken you, the moment they assume you'll never leave, you do. You walk away. You give them what they kept threatening you with, daring you to do, but they're utterly unprepared for the reality of losing you. Because when you leave, you take your strength, your light, and every ounce of supply they've been feeding on. You take your love, your presence, your stability, and in many cases, their financial lifeline, their comfort, their safety net. At first, they may try to smear your name, twist your story, and convince others you're the problem. They might throw out all the secrets you once trusted them with, hoping to shame or control you. But the more unbothered you remain, the more your calm becomes their chaos. Narcissists are used to fear-based obedience. They are not used to silence, confidence, or indifference from someone they thought they owned. They'll pretend they've moved on. They'll flaunt a new supply, post curated moments online, and overcompensate to maintain their mask. But nothing has changed. The same cycles repeat with the next person. The same lies get told. The same control games are played. Behind closed doors, they're restless, paranoid, and bitter, watching you from a distance, wondering how you're glowing without them, how you're thriving after they were so sure they destroyed you. What they never anticipated was that in trying to bury you, they were actually planting the seeds of your transformation. You saw through the mask. You learned their patterns. You connected the dots. And once you know the truth, there's no going back. They can't manipulate you anymore because you've learned to stand on your own. Now they're left scrambling to keep their facade intact for the next target, working harder than ever to hide the rot underneath. Meanwhile, you've reclaimed your power, rebuilt your peace, and walked into a future they can't touch. And no matter how much they stalk, smear, or scheme, nothing changes the fact that you gave them what they were pushing for. But in doing so, you took back everything they thought they owned.